morning. Welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. This is day 4 of Emerge. I almost forgot what it was. I'm still obsessing about feet, building from the ground up, finding this squeeze, push in loads of different directions. So come sit on your mat and let's journey on. And well done, you've made it, day 4. Woohoo! So amazing. So come. So starting sitting on your mat and just rock your bum from side to side so there's a sense of lifting. And as I do that, I'm what we call a coordinating into my waist. So I shorten one side like an accordion, and then I shorten the other side as I rock from side to side. Nice. And just feel how that is in your body. Nice. And then roll your belly like a big circle. Roll your torso like you're a Brillo pad on the inside of a barrel. Skipping rope. A slinky snake of a spine. And then roll in the other direction. I'm just feeling that. Nice. Roll your shoulders, big circle. And as I roll my shoulders, I'm going to start stretching down into my feet. So I'm rolling my shoulders and I'm stretching and widening into my feet the whole time. Nice. And then roll in the other direction. Again, my toes, trying to stretch my toes out wider and wider and wider. Nice. Bring your fingers to the front of your shoulders. Keep stretching your toes. Roll your shoulders in a big circle. You could even close your eyes and just feel your shoulders and your feet at the same time. So how would you lengthen? So one of my feet always doesn't quite stretch quite as much as the other. So I'm just paying attention to that foot. Nice. Roll in the other direction. Rolling your shoulders. Really feel the deep and wonderfulness of your shoulders and wellness. Nice. Try and bring your right elbow down. Try and bring your left elbow down. Now we're exaggerating the coordination. Keep stretching into your toes. Like how would you expand? Like my big toe feels like it's growing and lengthening as I do this. Nice. Now we're going to twist. Keep stretching your toes. Reach your right hand to the outside of your left foot. And then pull your right elbow back like you're after pulling a rope backwards with you. And then reach the left hand forward to the outside of the right foot. And then pull your elbow back. Reach. Pull. Reach. And get kind of juicy and delicious into your spine as you do this. Like I feel like I'm like in slow motion. I had this Baywatch moment in my head. It's like maybe Bionic Woman. I think more Baywatch than Bionic Woman. In slow motion. Nice. One more time each side and really feel like you're reaching from the back of your body forward in slow motion. Nice. So stretch your toes wide and then squeeze your toes in. Stretch your toes wide. Squeeze your toes in. I spend my morning outside. And so I'm walking around the grass. I do a whole yoga practice outside in the morning. So my feet are more and more dirty every time I turn up and visit you now. So I don't care. Yeah. Open your toes, squeeze your toes. Open your toes, squeeze your toes. Nice. So bend your right knee so that your right foot is on the floor and it's close to your left knee. And then lean back, okay? And then turn your foot so that it's as far to the right as you can. And then bring your heel as far to the right as you can. So you're going to heel toe your foot as far as you can. But each movement is as big as you can make it. So it's all the way turned, all the way turned, all the way turned, all the way turned. And just keep walking your foot over and back. So if you want to make it harder, take your hands off the floor and sit up so that you're using your abdominal muscles to stay up. And just walk your foot, like really point it that way, really draw your heel in, really point it that way, really draw your heel in. Do it again, one more time. So every step, I'm really conscious of stepping. So how you can do this movement is that there's two bones in your shin, and they're crossing and uncrossing and crossing and uncrossing and crossing and uncrossing. Nice. Other side. Bend your left knee, turn your left foot out, and then your heel. Have your hands behind you, of course. So crossing, uncrossing, crossing, uncrossing. And then if you want, you can take your hands off the floor. You're just walking your foot. And it's not just like, it's really big, exact, precise, generous, deliberate movement. That was very nice. Big, exact, generous, deliberate movement. Nice. We're going to try both. So bend both knees. Your feet are kind of in front of you. And we're going to go right first. And then go left. And then right. What are you learning? What are you noticing? What's about your body that's interesting right now? What did you not know before? Come back to center. Both feet wide. And then both feet towards each other. Both feet wide. Wow. Oh, it just gets so stuck, doesn't it? Wow, that's amazing. Stretch your legs out long. Whew. Roll into your ankles, big circles. Nice. So I had this revelation yesterday. So when you're sitting in your car, imagine you're sitting in your car, you're sitting in your car and you go to brake, what part of your foot do you use? Do you use your toes? So point your toes and push down. No, use the ball of your foot to push down. And it's this kind of, they call it the foint. So the ball of your foot is pushing forward and your toes are back towards you. So do that with your 2 feet where the ball of your foot is pushing forward, and then just drop your foot down, each one. So right foot goes down, left foot goes down, but my toes are pulled back towards me. So this is the driving foot. It's quite amazing. So keep the attention in the ball of your foot and push something away with your right foot, and then push something away with your left foot. So this is what we were doing a little bit yesterday in the push squeeze. Push squeeze. So I just feel, how do you connect your leg as you straighten your leg, and you're pushing into the ball of your foot. The ball of your foot. It's kind of like this, yeah, if you were to do your hand at the same time, it's very nice. So it's like the knuckle beds of your hands are pushing at the same time as the knuckle beds of your foot, which is the ball of your foot. Nice, cool. Turn all the way over and come into your cat pose. Tuck your toes under and then bring your toes to flat. Tuck your toes under. Bring your toes to flat. Sit your bum back. And just feel that. How is it to sit back on flat feet back towards the floor? Nice. Tuck your toes under. And now sit back on standing feet. Very different. Different kind of stretch. So all the movement we did before, we were moving and walking our feet from side to side. This will be really supportive of all the muscles we were using. Point your toes. Sit on your feet. Nice. Flex your feet so they're standing. Sit on your feet. Oh, that feels so great. Wow. And I have this feeling that I'm pushing into my hands and really pulling my bum back towards my heels. a sense of weight back into my feet. Nice. Come to a cat pose, feet are relaxed. Stretch your right leg long. And so start with your knee a little bit bent, actually. So my knee is bent and it's hovering just above the floor as such. And now straighten and then squeeze your bum. So you do the what do we call it? The squeeze push. Great. Bend your knee, draw it up towards you. Bring your toe to the floor, squeeze, push into the front of your hip. So you have this really deep sense of the front of my leg is really strong and opening. Squeeze, push your bum. So how you do that is you squeeze the back of your bum, and then I feel this length and I drop my hip kind of with depth towards the floor. Bend your knee, stretch your leg one more time. Bend your knee, stretch, push, squeeze your bum. Nice, other side. Left leg is long. Push your hips down and then squeeze your bum, and you have a sense of connection into that leg. Bend your knee. Squeeze, push. Bend your knee. Squeeze, push. So I'm really trying to, it's like this active power that I'm sending down into my leg. Squeeze, push. So we're going to test the squeeze, push, okay? So straighten into your right leg, squeeze, push. Push down into your hands, and then let your left knee float off the floor. My left knee is hovering off the floor. Nice. Drop it down, change legs. Stretch into the left leg, squeeze, push. Let the right knee float off the floor. Travel from side to side. Right leg engages, left knee floats. Left leg engages, right knee floats. Nice. One more time each side. So we're connecting into our legs in a really strong and powerful way. Super. Sit your bum back, rest back into your child's pose. I've been getting texts off people saying that their feet don't know what's happening to them. So yeah, I'm really intrigued by during the day, there's this aliveness in my feet that I'm really enjoying. So resting down, my knees are a little bit wide to really allow space for my belly and my chest between my thighs. Arms are long. And just notice your feet, your ankles, your calves, your knees, your hips, your bum. Nice. Push back, straighten your legs, come to stand, bring your elbows to your knees, and just wiggle your toes. Nice, come up to stand, hands to your hips, just roll into your hips. So there's a moment in the circle where we push, squeeze, and then we sit our bum back again. And then push, squeeze. So really feel the push, squeeze here, and bend your knees as your bum is going back, and then straighten through your legs. So feel like your legs are really powerful as you roll here. So slow the movement down. We're doing slow motion again. Push, squeeze, and then you sit your bum back, bending your knees. Push, squeeze. Push, squeeze. Other direction. Slowly rolling into your hips. And as your hips come forward, I'm pushing my hips forward. I'm squeezing my bum. And then I relax as I stick my bum out backwards. For me, there's like a speed bump as I travel towards the left. It goes, oh, this is funny, this is funny. So I slow down. And I slow down and I go, oh, I hear that you don't quite know what to do with this. So notice in you the places that are less able to be met or less able to be challenged. The push squeeze is really meeting one of my hips in a really juicy and delicious way. Nice. So we'll just do the straightforward push squeeze. So bend your knees deeply, sit your bum down, And then straighten through your legs powerfully. My knees are really straight. Squeeze through your bum. Push your hips forward. Sit your bum down. Push, squeeze. Sit your bum down. Really feel the sitting down of your bum, that deep sense of your buttock muscles, your thighs, your inner thighs engaging. And then push, squeeze with your hips. One more time. Down. Push, squeeze. Nice. Cool. So come stand to the front of your mat. We're going to do a lunge and a water whoosh. Okay? So reach your arms wide and be really strong into your hips. And as you reach up, push your hips a little bit forward and squeeze your bum and feel the length of the front of your body. You can lean a little bit back if you wish, or just up and long. Nice. Begin to bend and fold into your legs as you round and roll forward, hands to the floor, forehead to your knees, hands to your shins. Straighten your arms, arching your back, look forward. Nice. Hands to the floor. Step your right foot back. Bend your right knee, let it come to the floor. And then straighten your right leg. Squeeze your bum as you straighten your leg. It's like you're creating resistance in your own body. Bend your knee. Straighten your leg. My right leg is bending and straightening. Bend your knee. Straighten your leg. Squeeze your bum so that, like, I can feel my bum getting kind of roundy as I squeeze it. Bend your knee. Squeeze your bum. Nice. So turn your toes towards the right side of your mat. So we're in a wide angle pose. And then bring your left elbow to your left knee. Turn your toes towards the left side of your mat. Slide your hand along the floor and then squeeze and push into the right hip so it's moving forward and you feel, oh, there's my leg. Baby toe side of your foot is really connected. Both elbows to your knees. Over to the other side. Lengthening, push, squeeze. Both elbows, both knees. Push, squeeze. So you're noticing like the front of your thigh and the front of your leg and the front of your belly. Also the squeeze of your bum and the power of your leg. Nice. One more time each side. Super cool. Hands to the floor. And then like we did before, heel toe your feet, but really point your toes in, then really point your heels in. Then really point your toes in, really point your heels in, and slowly rolling up. Correct. Come to stand at the front of your mat. We'll do the other side. So push down into your feet, straighten through your legs as you reach wide into your arms. Squeeze your bum as you reach up, look up. Bending your elbows, bending your knees, round and fold forward. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins. Straighten your arms, arch your back, look forward. Super cool. Hands to the floor, step your left foot back. Drop your left knee to the floor. So we're going to push squeeze here. So straighten the back leg. Squeeze your left buttock. And suddenly I go, oh, yeah, it's kind of off. And then I drop my knee down. Squeeze your left buttock as you straighten your leg. And then down. Squeeze your left buttock. And down. One more time. Squeeze your left buttock. Super cool. Turn your toes towards the left side of your mat. Turn your toes to one side. Reach. So you can start doing supreme if you want. That's where your hand rises a little bit more up above your head. But it's a continuum. It's like you find, oh, that's the distance. There's my water whoosh supreme. Now we're including the chest as we reach upwards. Maybe you stay low, you stay down in the hips. Awesome job. So we're going to do one little bit of swan and then we're going to come to rest on the floor. So feet, there's a space between them. I'm going to rise up through my arms and reach up and look up. Nice. And then I round forward, dive forward. You can be doing this, like I said yesterday, on the wall, on a chair, on a cushion, or on the floor. Choosing your play, or you can do it in standing. Swan. Forward. Listen to your shoulders. Like, what's the place of wellness for your shoulders? How do you move your spine in wellness? Can you feel you're rolling onto the baby toe side of your feet? Exaggerate that movement. And then your feet are really connecting down. Exaggerate that movement. Widen. So it's like I'm trying to roll the soles of my feet towards my face. And then I really engage into the floor. Last one. Widen. Soles of my feet are shining towards me. Down. Awesome. Come lie on the floor. All the way down. Land. Oh, I was walking this morning. So I walk in the morning. I just walk up the road, maybe around 500 meters and back down. And oh my God, the smell of the whitethorn was so incredible. It was like this floral, pungent, it's really very strong. It was amazing. Flowers, yeah, it's amazing. The flowers are already really present here. They're like cherry blossoms, the whitethorn at the moment. Spectacular. So just rock your knees from side to side. Just getting a sense of twisting into the pelvis, twisting into your hips. Super job. Stay there, stretch your legs out long or come into a twist. It's Saturday morning for those of you who are here with me live. Maybe you stay there for a while. Maybe you dash off and do all kinds of rugby lifts and everything. Thanks for joining me. Yeah, tomorrow, yum on the floor. Who knows what we'll do? I don't. So I'll see you tomorrow. And yeah, thanks so much. Oh, look, more and more light. I'm going to turn the camera for that. Okay, hold on. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? So much more light. So exciting. Soon we'll have maybe. Yeah, so to work out the lights somehow, and I have to get reflections in the window behind me. But isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? Great. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining me. Ciao, ciao. Adios. Muchachos. Slán.